Buddy, welcome to a very special stream in which this stream is going to be focused on an update on all fan-made SpongeBob SquarePants PBS airings, aka the PBS air dates for the specific episodes. Jeremy Barton, if you're watching this stream, then this video is for you. So, SpongeBob SquarePants didn't actually air on PBS, but I am imagining what it would be like if it were to air on PBS. So, here's how I imagined it to be like. For the SpongeBob SquarePants fan-made PBS air dates. The production company for the fan-made PBS airings of SpongeBob SquarePants would be Children's Television Workshop in Season 1, and then Sesame Workshop in Seasons 2 and onward. Because I decided Seasons 12 and 13 would air on Cartoon Network first, and then air on PBS a little bit later, but Seasons 1 through 11 would be the seasons where PBS airs them alone. So, anyway, now we go into the Children's Television Workshop logos. For Season 1, it is, of course, the 1997 semicircle logo, which is the 1998 Play It Smart variant that is also shown on Seasons 30 and 31 of Sesame Street, along with later airings of Season 29 of Sesame Street, and early broadcasts of Season 1 of Dragon Tales from 1999 to late 2000 or very early 2001. And then for the Sesame Workshop logos, Season 2 would have the mid-2000 prototype still logo with the Breathy Sim chime tune and the green roof and blue house from October 30th to December 15th, 2000. Then, after that, the late 2000 fully animated logo with green roof and blue house would be used from January 31st, 2001 to August 1st, 2003, which is also Jeremy Barton's 7th birthday. Then for Season 3, it would have the late 2000 fully animated logo with the purple roof and the greenhouse, and which is also shown on Seasons 2 and 3 of Dragon Tales. And then for Seasons 4 to 6, it would have the late 2000 fully animated logo with the red roof and purple house without the nonprofit educational organization byline. That is also shown on shows like Sagwa the Chinese Siamese Cat. And then from Season 7 to 11, it would have the 2008 logo with Elmo, with music being interrupted by a record scratch and Squidward shouting, "Enough!" Which, of course, is from the Season 7 episode I Heart Dancing, by the way. And then for Seasons 12 to present, the 2018 logo. And then we go into the PBS Kids idents for each of those seasons. So for the PBS Kids idents, Season 1 would have the 1997 P-Pals ident with the EI balloon for the first 7 episodes of Season 1. And then the 1999 Dot ident, which is the most common PBS Kids ident for Season 1 of SpongeBob SquarePants. And then the 1999 Dash ident, which is shown on 4 Season 1 episodes. And the 2000 Dash Transformation ident, which is on the last Season 1 episode. And then for Season 2, it would have the 1999 Dot ident with 2 Season 2 episodes using it, but 1 Season 2 episode using the Dash audio for some reason. The 1999 Dash ident for 1 Season 2 episode. The 2000 Dot Transformation ident, which is the most common ident on Season 2 of SpongeBob SquarePants, just like it is the most common on Clifford the Big Red Dog, by the way, as well. And in the 2000 Dash Transformation ident, which is shown on 2 SpongeBob SquarePants Season 2 episodes, focusing on Patrick Star. And then the 2002 Fishbowl ident, which is shown on 2 later Season 2 episodes. And then the 2002 Snow Globe ident on 1 later Season 2 episode. And then for Season 3, it would have the 1999 Dot ident for 2 Season 3 episodes, the 1999 Dash ident for 1 Season 3 episode, the 2000 Dot Transformation ident for 4 correct audio in the Dot Transformation ident, 1 Season 3 episode using the 1999 Dash ident's audio playing over the Dot Transformation ident, and another Season 3 episode using the Fishbowl ident's audio from 2002 playing over the Dot Transformation ident. And then the 2000 Dash Transformation ident would be used on 2 Season 3 episodes. The 2002 Fishbowl ident would be the most common on Season 3. And then the 2002 Snow Globe ident is used on 1 Season 3 episode. And then for Season 9, of course, is the 2008 Bubbles ident for all Season 9 episodes. And then from Seasons 10 to present, it would have the 2013 Bubbles ident for all episodes. And Jeremy Barton, I originally decided that Seasons 1 through 11 would be the only seasons to air on PBS, but I actually thought of it this way. Season 12 would have it premiere on Cartoon Network first, and then air on PBS 1 week later. But Seasons 1 through 11 would be the seasons where they air on PBS alone. And then as for the PBS Kids Go idents, Season 4 would have the 2004 Button ident for 1 Season 4 episode, 2004 Echo ident, which is the most common in Season 4, the 2004 Tubes ident for 1 Season 4 episode, the 2004 Steps ident for 2 Season 4 episodes, and the 2007 Bubbles ident for 1 Season 4 episode, 1 later Season 4 episode that aired in the middle of Season 5. Alright. And then, of course, for Season 5, it would have the 2004 Echo ident for the first Season 5 episode, and then the 2007 Bubbles ident for the rest of the Season 5 episodes that aired after it. And then for Season 6, it would have the 2007 Email ident for 3 Season 6 episodes, the 2007 Bubbles ident, which is the most common in Season 6, the 2007 Balloon ident for 4 Season 6 episodes, the 2007 Laptop ident for 2 Season 6 episodes, the 2007 Shouting ident for 1 Season 6 episode, which of course the Shouting ident is the one where the kids are like building the blocks which form the PBS Kids Go logo, and then the girl shouts, "Go!" at the end of it. If you know what the Shouting ident is. And then the 2007 Bicycle Riding ident would be used for 1 Season 6 episode. And the 2007 Hopscotch ident would be used for 2 Season 6 episodes. And then for Season 7, it would have the 2007 Email ident for 2 Season 7 episodes, the 2007 Bubbles ident, which is the most common in Season 7, the 2007 balloon ident on 2 season 7 episodes, 2007 laptop ident on 1 season 7 episode, 2007 shouting ident on 2 season 7 episodes, the 2007 bicycle riding ident on 1 season 7 episode, the 2007 falling blocks ident, which is new to SpongeBob as it's shown on 2 season 7 episodes, but it was not shown on season 6 for some reason. The 2007 shrunken bicycle ident, which is also new for season 7, with 1 season 7 episode using it. It was also not used in season 6. The 2007 wheel turning ident, which is new for season 7, by the way, as it's not used in season 6 either. 1 season 7 episode would use the wheel turning ident, and the 2007 hopscotch ident would be used for 2 season 7 episodes. Now, you ready to hear which ones are from season 8? Season 8 would be the season with the most PBS Kids Go logos on a season. So, get ready for it. Season 8 would have the 2007 email ident for 2 season 8 episodes, 2007 bubbles ident, which is the most common in season 8, 2007 balloon ident on 3 season 8 episodes, 2007 laptop ident on 2 season 8 episodes, 2007 shouting ident on 1 season 8 episode, 2007 bicycle riding ident on 2 season 8 episodes, 2007 falling blocks ident on 1 season 8 episode, 2007 shrunken bicycle ident on 1 season 8 episode, 2007 wheel turning ident on 1 season 8 episode, 2007 hopscotch ident on 1 season 8 episode, and then the 2009 block flood ident on 1 season 8 episode, 2009 peephole ident on 1 season 8 episode, 2009 compass ident on 1 season 8 episode, and 2009 mountain climbing ident on 1 season 8 episode. Well, that explains everything about the PBS Kids and PBS Kids Go idents and the CTW and Sesame Workshop logos for each of those seasons. Now, I just want to remind you, most of the PBS Kids Go logos that will be used on the show appear out of random, even though sometimes it will be used on perfectly fitting episodes too. All right. I'm just saying, most of the PBS Kids and PBS Kids Go logos for the show would appear out of random, but some of them would appear for a perfectly fitting reason why it's used. Okay, now we're going to go into the episode air dates. This is where we finally talk about the episodes that use them. First, we're going to start with the episode air dates for seasons 1 through 11, aka the PBS solo seasons. All right. Well, the Go ones are the ones that are random, actually. Seasons 1 through 3 are fitting mostly because of the main characters, but here we go. Here we go. Episode air dates from seasons 1 through 11, aka the PBS solo seasons. First, we're going to start with the season 1 episodes Help Wanted, Reef Blower, and Tea at the Tree Dome, with the PBS air date being May 7th of 1999, using the 1997 PBS Kids P-Pals ident with the EI balloon. Here's a note. The Season 1 funding is basically the Dragon Tales Season 1 funding, but with SpongeBob's announcement, SpongeBob saying SpongeBob SquarePants instead of Dragon Tales, and Hawaiian Adventures SpongeBob Theme 1 playing in the funding. Whereas in Dragon Tales, there is no music. Also, The Children's Television Workshop semicircle logo has special sound effects used for SpongeBob SquarePants episodes, with water splashing sounds in most episodes, with a few episodes having a splashing sound absent. I will tell you which ones are absent as well for the CTW logo. So, we know Help Wanted, Refill Warranty at the Treat 'em has the splashing intact. Season 1, next we go to the Season 1 episodes, Bubble Stand and Rip Pants, with the PBS air date being July 30th, 1999, using the 1997 PBS Kids P-Pals ident with the EI balloon. And Bubble Stand and Rip Pants also have the splashing sound intact. Next up, we go into the Season 1 episodes Jellyfishing and Plankton, with the PBS air date being August 6th of 1999, which is exactly a month before the P-Pals were replaced with Dot and Dash, and 1 month before Dragon Tales premiered. So, Jellyfishing and Plankton would air on PBS August 6, 1999, using the 1997 PBS Kids P-Pals ident with the EI balloon, and would be the only Season 1 episodes in the PTV Park era to use the sidewalk logo that Jeremy Barton came up with on some fan-made airings of those episodes. Then we go to the Season 1 episodes Naughty Nautical Neighbors and Boating School, with the PBS air date being August 13th, 1999, using the 1997 PBS Kids P-Pals ident with the EI balloon. Then we go to the Season 1 episodes Pizza Delivery and, Jellyfishing and Plankton have the splashing sounds intact, along with Naughty Nautical Neighbors and Boating School, which also has the splashing intact. And then we go into the Season 1 episodes Pizza Delivery and Home Sweet Pineapple, with the PBS air date being August 20th, 1999, using the 1997 PBS Kids P-Pals ident with EI balloon, having the splashing sounds in the CTW logo intact. Then we go to the Season 1 episodes Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy and Pickles, with the PBS air date being August 27th of 1999, using the 1997 PBS Kids P-Pals ident with the EI balloon. And this would be one of the episodes that would have the splashing sound absent in the CTW logo. And the only one in the PTV Park era to have the splashing absent as well. Then we go to the Season 1 episodes Hall Monitor and Jellyfish Jam, with the PBS air date being September 3rd of 1999, making it the last episode to be part of the PTV Park P-Pals era, and used in 1997, the last one to also use the 1997 PBS Kids P-Pals ident with the EI balloon. And here's a note here. The scene with SpongeBob doing the jellyfish dance in the episode Jellyfish Jam is cut in the PBS airings. This is so that kids don't get to see the rapid flashing images. Then we go into the Season 1 episode Sandy's Rocket and Squeaky Boots, with the PBS air date being September 17th of 1999, being the first episode to be part of the PBS Kids Dot and Dash era, which this episode uses the 1999 PBS Kids Dot ident, which of course has Dot the girl running up to the screen, of course, which would be shown on many DVD releases of Dragon Tales and JJ the Jet Plane and stuff. Well, many DVD releases of Dragon Tales, along with 2002 to 2003 releases of JJ the Jet Plane by Columbia TriStar. In addition to some of the Sony Wonder releases of Arthur, like Arthur Goes to the Doctor, and Arthur's Best School Days, and Arthur's Famous Friends, and Arthur Goes to Hollywood. Then we go to the Season 1 episodes. Here's a note for Sandy's Rocket and Squeaky Boots. In this episode, the audio in the Children's Television Workshop semicircle logo is 1 pitch lower than usual. It also has the splashing sound intact. Hall Monitor and Jellyfish Jam also has the water splashing intact. Yes, R for Scary Stories also has the .id as well. Then we go to the Season 1 episodes Nature Pants and Opposite Day, with the PBS air date being September 24th of 1999, and the first episode to use the 1999 PBS Kids Dash ident, with Dash the boy thinking about something. This actually perfectly fits because I decided that Opposite Day should use the opposite variant of the PBS Kids logo. Unlike Sandy's Rocket and Squeaky Boots, which uses the dot variant, Nature Pants and Opposite Day would use the dash variant. The dash variant would also be shown on many PBS Kids DVD releases, especially from the late 2000s to early to mid 2010s as well, on shows like Super Y and Dinosaur Train. These shows would have the correct audio in them, with some of the screen being a bit cropped as well. Whereas the SpongeBob episodes don't have it cropped. Some of those releases with the dash variant use the dot audio in the kids' video version, though, at that time. Alright. Then we go to the Season 1 episodes Culture Shock and Fun, with the PBS air date being October 1st of 1999, and it uses the 1999 PBS Kids Dash ident as well. And this would be the first episode in the dot and dash era to use the sidewalk logo on some PBS airings as well. Then we go to the Season 1 episodes Muscle Bob, Buff Pants, and Squidward the Unfriendly Ghost, with the PBS air date being October 8th of 1999, using the 1999 PBS Kids dot ident this time. And I was thinking, Muscle Bob, Buff Pants, and Squidward the Unfriendly Ghost could use the variant of the CTW logo with Patrick Star screaming in it. Then we go to the Season 1 episodes Muscle Bob, Buff Pants, and then we go to the Season 1 episode Scaredy Pants and I Was a Teenage Gary, with the PBS air date being October 29th, 1999, and would use the 1999 PBS Kids dot ident, which perfectly fits because in the episode Scaredy Pants, at the very end of the episode, Patrick runs out of the screen screaming. That's why the dot ident is used on Scaredy Pants and I Was a Teenage Gary. But unlike Muscle Bob, Buff Pants, and Squidward the Unfriendly Ghost, which would have Patrick screaming in the CTW logo, Scaredy Pants and I Was a Teenage Gary would have SpongeBob screaming in the CTW logo this time. And Scaredy Pants and I Was a Teenage Gary would also be the last episodes to use the 1998 Chuck E. Cheese's chalkboard advertisement. Then we go to the Season 1 episodes SB129 and Karate Choppers, with the PBS air date being December 31st of 1999, and it uses the 1999 PBS Kids dot ident as well, and it would also be the first episode to use the 1999 Chuck E. Cheese's ad that was first shown in Season 6 of Barney and Friends. That, of course, is the one with the announcer saying, Chuck E. Cheese's, and then kids saying, it's cool to learn, share the fun and grow. Cool to play it smart. Let's share the fun. Everyone. We're glad to play our part. And then an adult says, Chuck E. Cheese's proudly supports PBS Kids television, where a kid can be a kid. And by the way, SB129 and Karate Choppers also has the splashing sounds absent, just like Nature Pants and Opposite Day and Mermaid Man, Bark Boy, and Pickles. Culture Shock and Fun would have the splashing sounds intact, along with Muscle Bob, Buff Pants, and Squidward the Unfriendly Ghost, along with Patrick screaming, and along with Scaredy Pants and I Was a Teenage Gary with SpongeBob screaming. Then we go to the Season 1 episode Sleepy Time and Suds, with the PBS air date being January 17th of 2000. And these episodes would use the 1999 PBS Kids dot ident. Unlike other episodes of shows where a character gets sick, which usually shows the dash ident, the SpongeBob SquarePants episode Sleepy Time and Suds would be an exception, as the dot ident is used instead. And yes, with the correct audio, of course. And here's a note. In this episode, the audio in the Children's Television Workshop semicircle logo is one pitch lower than usual. Then we go to the Season 1 episodes Valentine's Day in the paper, with the PBS air date being Valentine's Day of 2000, which is February 14, 2000, using the 1999 PBS Kids dash ident. And here's a note here. In this episode, the audio in the Children's Television Workshop semicircle logo is one pitch higher than usual, with the splashing sound intact. Sleepy Time and Suds has it lower, Sandy Rocket and Squeaky Boots. Then we go to the Season 1 episodes The Chaperone and Employee of the Month, with the PBS air date being March 8, 2000, using the 1999 PBS Kids dot ident, with the splashing sounds and the CTW logo intact. Then we go to the Season 1 episodes Arg and Rock Bottom, with the PBS air date being March 15, 2000, using the 1999 PBS Kids dot ident, also having the splashing sounds intact. Then we go, and it also uses 1999 PBS Kids dot ident, just like on the Chaperone and Employee of the Month. Arg and Rock Bottom, that is. Then we go to the Season 1 episodes Texas and Walking Small, with the PBS air date being March 22nd, 2000, using the 1999 PBS Kids dot ident, which is perfectly fitting because in the episode Walking Small, SpongeBob is walking to the beach. Then we go to the Season 1 episodes Fools in April and Neptune Spatula, with the PBS air date being April 7th, 2000. And these episodes would use the 1999 PBS Kids dash ident, which perfectly fits because in this episode, Squidward has to think about his actions, about that nasty prank he pulled on SpongeBob. That's why the dash ID fits for Fools in April and Neptune Spatula, that is. Oh, so One I thought of with the sidewalk would be Muscle Bob Buff Pants and Squidward the Unfriendly Ghost, along with Sleepy Time and Suds, Valentine's Day in the Paper, Arg and Rock Bottom, Texas and Walking Small, and Texas and Walking Small. These would use the sidewalk as well. Texas and Walking Small would be the last episodes to use the sidewalk ID in fan-made airings. Alright, so Fools in April and Neptune Spatula would use the dash ident, which the dash ident on Fools in April and Neptune Spatula is perfectly fitting because Squidward has to think about the prank he made that hurt SpongeBob's feelings. Would you agree with me on that? Alright. Then we go to the season 2 episodes, Something Smells and Bossy Boots, with the PBS air date being October 30th, 2000, using the 1999 PBS Kids dot ident. It would be the first episode in airing order to use digital ink and paint animation, and one of the 2 episodes to use a still version of the Sesame Workshop Blue House and Green Roof logo with breathy synth chime tune. Like before, there are special sound effects used for SpongeBob episodes with water splashing sounds in the Sesame Workshop logo. And there's an error. In this episode, Something Smells and Bossy Boots, that is, in it, the 1999 PBS Kids dot ident uses the 1999 dash ident's audio, which, believe it or not, FETC 728 uploaded a break recorded after Arthur using the dot ident with the dash ident's audio. Jeremy Barton also told me that he has seen the 1999 dash ident. Jeremy Barton has also told me that he's seen the 1999 dot ident use the dash ident's audio on a season 1 episode of Clifford the Big Red Dog as well. Is that correct? And here's a note. The season 2 funding is basically the Ready to Learn funding plug introduced on Clifford the Big Red Dog, with the purple words Ready to Learn and dot circular PBS Kids logo, and there are 2 versions of the SpongeBob SquarePants season 2 funding. The music remains the same as the season 1 funding of SpongeBob SquarePants. From October 30th, 2000 to May 25th, 2001, the Circle Corporation for Public Broadcasting logo with no byline was used. However, other shows like season 1 of Clifford the Big Red Dog only used the Square Corporation for Public Broadcasting logo. Yes, that's true. Then we go to the season 2 episodes. Then we go to the season 2 episode Christmas Who, with the PBS air date being December 15th, 2000. This would be the last episode to use the still version of the Sesame Workshop Blue House and Green Roof logo with breathy synth chime tune. And for the first time ever, it would be the first episode of SpongeBob SquarePants to use a 2000 PBS Kids transformation ident. And Christmas Who would use the 2000 dot transformation variant of the PBS Kids ident. And that's because the Snow Globe ID wasn't used yet at the time, because the episode aired in December 2000, and the Snow Globe ID wasn't used until January of 2002. And of course, the dot transformation ident has Dot the girl transforming into a tiger, then to an octopus, then to an astronaut. Which, of course, after transforming into an astronaut, Dot floats up and says doink in the astronaut suit. And then it turns into the circular PBS Kids logo with Dot in it afterwards on a dark blue background with stars. That's what dot transformation is. Then we go to the season 2 episodes Dying for Pie and Imitation Crabs, with the PBS air date being January 31st of 2001. And this would also use the 2000 PBS Kids dot transformation ident. It would also be the first, Dying for Pie and Imitation Crabs would also be the first episodes to use the fully animated Sesame Workshop logo. The SpongeBob episodes from seasons 2 to 6 use special sound effects in the logo, with SpongeBob screaming and Patrick laughing. Season 2 uses the fully animated logo with the blue house and green roof, just like on later reruns of Dragon Tales episodes from season 1. Then we go to the season 2 episodes Big Pink Loser and Bubble Buddy, with the PBS air date being February 9th of 2001. And these episodes would be the first to use the 2000 Dash transformation variant of the PBS Kids ident, which has Dash the boy transforming into a caveman, then to a scuba diver, and then finally turns into a robot. Then he grabs the letters PBS with a pair of magnetic robot-like arms, and then turns into the circular PBS Kids logo with Dash in it on a pale spring bud background with dark blue bubbles wobbling and shaking. And both of the transformation idents can be shown on a lot of Sony Wonder DVD releases of Arthur DVDs. In addition, with the Dash transformation ident appearing on DVDs like Arthur's Tasty Treats, Arthur's Teacher Trouble, Arthur's Best Friends, Arthur's Pet Business, Arthur's Lost Library Book, and Arthur Saves the Day, to name but a few, along with Arthur's Money Matters. And Arthur Makes a Movie. And the dot transformation variant can be shown on the Arthur DVD releases, which are The Good Sport, Arthur's Family Fun, Arthur's Snow Day, Arthur Cracks the Case, Arthur Gets Spooked, and Arthur's Pet Follies. All right, here we go. Then we go to the season 2 episodes Your Shoes Untied and Squid's Day Off, with the PBS air date being February 23rd of 2001, using the 2000 PBS Kids dot transformation ident. Then we go to the season 2 episodes Wormy and Patty Hype, with the PBS air date being February 28th of 2001, using the PBS Kids dot transformation ident as well. And then we go to the last season 1 episodes, Hooky and Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 2, with the PBS air date being March 6th of 2001, which is also the same day Columbia TriStar Home Video released the last 2 Dragon Tales VHS releases, with the 1993 Columbia TriStar Home Video logo and the Children's Television Workshop semicircle logo on the screen, which are Keep on Trying and Let's Play Together. And because these episodes aired in 2001, March 6, 2001 would be the air date of these episodes, to be exact. Because these episodes aired in early 2001, it would have a transformation PBS Kids ident from 2000. And Hooky and Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 2 would use the PBS Kids Dash transformation ident from 2000. Which perfectly fits because the hooks that Mr. Krabs warns him about have a very, very similar shape as Dash in robot form. And what makes this even more interesting is that it is the last episode to be from season 1 with the cell animation, and it is the last episode to use the 1997 Children's Television Workshop semicircle logo, despite airing in 2001. the last one to use the Season 1 funding, and the only episode from Season 1 to have the PBS Kids Dash transformation ident and a transformation ident in general. So yeah, even though the Sesame Workshop logo was first used in Season 2 of SpongeBob SquarePants, beginning in October 2000, the Season 1 episodes, Hooky and Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 2, because they are from Season 1, even though these episodes aired in early 2001, they still use the 1997 Children's Television Workshop semicircle logo with the word "Play Smart" at the bottom. So if you watch fan-made airings of the episodes, Hooky and Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 2, which would air in early 2001, don't expect the still version or the fully animated versions of the Sesame Workshop logo to appear. Instead, the 1997 Children's Television Workshop semicircle logo with the word "Play It Smart" at the bottom is used because it's from Season 1 and not from Season 2. So yes, all Season 1 episodes, including the episodes Hooky and Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 2, would use the CTW semicircle logo on there. Then we go to the Season 2 episodes, No Free Rides and I'm Your Biggest Fanatic, with the PBS air date being April 20th, 2001. And No Free Rides and I'm Your Biggest Fanatic would use the 2000 PBS Kids dot transformation ident. Do you notice anything interesting about the trivia I gave for Hooky and Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 2? Alright. Here we go. Next up, we go into the Season 2 episodes, Grandma's Kisses in Squidville, with the PBS air date being May 4th of 2001. And using the 2000 PBS Kids dot transformation ident as well. And here's a note. In the episode Squidville, Elmo's World is briefly shown, which is not on the Nickelodeon airings. Not in the Nickelodeon airings. The Elmo's World episode shown is the dancing episode, which of course is the quiz portion where Elmo is like, Elmo knows what can dance and what can't dance. Elmo will show you. That's the portion that's used in the Squidville episode. Then we go to the Season 2 episodes, Pre-Hibernation Week and Life of Crime, PBS air date being May 11th, 2001, using the 2000 PBS Kids dot transformation ident as well. And then we go to the Season 2 episodes, Survival of the Idiots and Dumped, with the PBS air date being May 18th, 2001, using the 1999 PBS Kids dot ident. But unlike the episodes Something Smells and Bossy Boots, which had the Dash ident's audio playing over it, the episode Survival of the Idiots and Dumped would use the dot ident with the correct dot audio on there. And here's a note. In this episode, the audio in the Sesame Workshop logo is one pitch lower than usual. And it says that the dot logo is used because the Snow Globe logo isn't used yet as it snows and is not a Christmas episode. Survival of the Idiots and Dumped, that is. Not only that, but SpongeBob and Patrick are running away when Sandy roars ferociously after being woken up from hibernation. That's another reason why the .id is used and perfectly fits. Alright, next up we go into the Season 2 episodes Pressure and the Smoking Peanut, with the PBS air date being May 25th, 2001, using the 2000 PBS Kids dot transformation ident. And these would be the last episodes to use the early Season 2 funding, with the Corporation for Public Broadcasting circle logo in the Ready to Learn funding plug. Then we go to the Season 2 episodes, The Secret Box and Band Geeks, with the PBS air date being September 7th, 2001, using the 2000 PBS Kids dot transformation ident, which perfectly fits because even though there is a lot of marching and running in the episode Band Geeks, meanwhile, it also focuses on Squidward as he's an octopus. Not to mention, Squidward also meets Squilliam Fancy Son for the first time, his arch rival. And yes, the PBS airings keep the song Sweet Victory on there. And also, The Secret Box and Band Geeks would be the first episodes to use this Corporation for Public Broadcasting square logo in the funding plug. However, it still does not have the byline. Season 1 of Clifford the Big Red Dog also does not have the byline either. This would be used from September 7th, 2001 to August 1st, 2003. And also, in the second half of the Season 2 funding, it would show pictures of SpongeBob and his friends in order. Mr. Krabs, Sandy, SpongeBob, Squidward, Patrick, then Gary. The snail is last. The same background would also be used in the Season 3 funding as well, in the second half. Here we go. Next up, we go into the Season 2 episodes Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy Free and Squirrel Jokes, with the PBS air date being September 14th, 2001, using the 2000 PBS Kids dot transformation ident. But there is an error on here. You know what that is? The error is there's an error in the Sesame Workshop logo on Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy Free and Squirrel Jokes, and that is this. After the house in the Sesame Workshop logo bounces, the audio from the 1997 Children's Television Workshop semicircle logo plays. What were your thoughts on that error? So that error is the stretching sound and the popping. The stretching sound and the popping sound from the Sesame Workshop logo are used, but then after the popping sound, when the roof bounces, it would have the audio change to the CTW semicircle logo's audio. All right. Next up, we go into the Season 2 episodes Sailor Mouth and Artist Unknown, with the PBS air date being September 21st of 2001, using the 2000 PBS Kids dot transformation ident. Using the 2000 PBS Kids dot transformation ident. All right. Next up, we go into the season 2 episodes Jellyfish Hunter and the Fry Cook Games, with the PBS air date being September 28, 2001, using the 1999 PBS Kids Dash Ident. Using the 1999 PBS Kids Dash Ident. Then we go to the season 2 episodes Sandy, SpongeBob, and the Worm and Squid on Strike, with the PBS air date being October 12th of 2001, using the 2000 PBS Kids dot transformation ident, which fits because Squid on Strike focuses on Squidward. Then we go to the season 2 episodes Procrastination and I'm with Stupid, with the PBS air date being January 4th of 2002. Using the 2000 PBS Kids Dash transformation ident this time. And here's a note. In this episode, the audio from the Sesame Workshop logo is one pitch lower than usual, just like on Survival of the Idiots and Dumped. And there's a note that I should have added, but it's this. The crash scenes, the nudity scenes, and SpongeBob doing the workout are cut in the PBS airings of Procrastination. And these would also Procrastination and I'm with Stupid would also be the last episodes to use the 1999 Chuck E. Cheese's Share the Fun and Grow advertisement. Alright, then we go to the season 3 premiere. Just One Bite and the Bully, with the PBS air date being January 20th of 2002, which is also January 21st of 2002, which is also the same day Cyber Chase premiered on PBS. Just One Bite and the Bully would use the 2000 PBS Kids dot transformation ident. Just One Bite and the Bully would use the 2000 PBS Kids dot transformation ident. And it would also be the first episode to premiere in the SpongeBob's Underwater Adventures Marathon, and the first episode to use the purple roof and the greenhouse in the Sesame Workshop logo. First episode to use the 2002 Chuck E. Cheese's Laughing Kids ad. And season 3 as the mascot in the logo, including this episode. And here's a note. The season 3 funding of SpongeBob SquarePants is a lot like the season 2 funding of Clifford the Big Red Dog and the Clifford's Puppy Days funding, because it has the red words Ready to Learn Television Cooperative Agreement, and it's the Public Broadcasting Service announcement with dot circular PBS Kids logo. This time, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting square logo as a byline, reading a private corporation funded by the American people. The SpongeBob music in the funding remains the same. Beginning with season 3, Squidward announces the funding, and the edited version of Just One Bite is used in the PBS airings. Then we go to the season 3 episodes Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 4 and Doing Time, with the PBS air date also being January 21st of 2002. And it would also be the second episode to premiere in the SpongeBob's Underwater Adventures Marathon, and the very first episode to use a 2002 PBS Kids ident animated at Primal Screen. And Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 4 and Doing Time would use the fishbowl variant, which of course has Dash the boy looking at a goldfish in a fishbowl, then coming close to the fishbowl and imagining themselves as an orange goldfish and then getting eaten by Dot. And then the Bubbles, and Dot is a green fish, by the way, as well. And then Bubbles covered the screen to transition to the circular PBS Kids logo with Dot on it on a watery background with bubbles floating upward. And the SpongeBob episodes that used the fishbowl ID would have the fishbowl ID fading in and out, saying pbskids.org at the bottom, just like on Season 7 and Season 8 of Arthur, along with Arthur It's Only Rock and Roll, in which the version fading in and out and using the URL is also used on the DVD of Arthur It's Only Rock and Roll and the VHS, along with the DVD of Arthur's Tooth. Then we go to the Season 2 episodes, Welcome to the Chum Bucket and Frankendoodle, with the PBS air date being January 21st, 2002. And Welcome to the Chum Bucket and Frankendoodle would also use the 2002 PBS Kids Fishbowl ident, just like on Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 4 and Doing Time. And Welcome to the Chum Bucket and Frankendoodle would also be the last episode to premiere in the SpongeBob's Underwater Adventures Marathon, and the only Season 2 episode to use the 2002 Chuck E. Cheese's Laughing Kids ad, but this episode does not have the mascot. Alright, next up we go into the Season 3 episode, Snowball Effect, and One Crab's Trash, with the PBS air date being February 22nd of 2002, which is exactly 18 days after the 33rd season of Sesame Street, Season 33 of Sesame Street, premiered, and also 8 days after Season 2 of Clifford the Big Red Dog premiered as well. And you won't believe which PBS Kids ident appears in the episode Snowball Effect and One Crab's Trash, since the episodes aired in 2002 and are from Season 3. It is the episode Snowball Effect and One Crab's Trash from Season 3 uses the 2002 PBS Kids Snow Globe ident, the Snow Globe variant, which has Dash the boy ice skating inside an ice rink. The camera, and then he feels the ground shake and stops ice skating. The camera zooms out to reveal that he is inside a snow globe, which is held by Dot the girl. The camera reveals that Dash is inside a snow globe, which Dot the girl holds, and he has powdery blue skin. And she has powdery blue skin instead of the usual lime green skin that Dot usually has. And then the snowflakes would transition to the circular PBS Kids logo with Dot on it, with snowflakes coming down. Unlike the fishbowl variant, which had the bubbles floating up. Yeah, I did see the program break recorded after Season 2 of Clifford the Big Red Dog. I did see a program break with the Season 2 funding of Clifford the Big Red Dog using the Snow Globe ident. I was expecting it to also use no URL, just like in the episodes Stinky Friends, and He's Wonderful Mr. Bleakman, which did not have it in the Fishbowl ID. But it turns out the Snow Globe ID did use the URL, unlike the Fishbowl one, which didn't. And yes, just like the Fishbowl ident, the Snow Globe ident would also fade in and out on episodes of SpongeBob SquarePants. Just like on Season 7 and Season 8 episodes of Arthur, which I still did not see a program break recorded after Arthur with the Snow Globe ident as of right now. We'll have to wait and see if we can find one eventually with Arthur using the Snow Globe ID eventually. It is possible that the Snow Globe ID was used in one of the episodes, but the video cut out before the rest of the funding and the Snow Globe ID would have been used. That's why it wasn't used in the video, because it probably cut out before it appeared. Well, there are no SpongeBob episodes with that error, but there is an error that I will talk about once we get into it. So that was Snowball Effect and One Craft's Trash. Now we get into the Season 3 episodes, Nasty Patty and Idiot Box, with the PBS air date being March 1st of 2002. And the episodes Nasty Patty and Idiot Box would get back to using the 2002 PBS Kids Fishbowl ident. And here's a note. In the episode Idiot Box, Elmo's World is shown on Squidward's TV, which is not on the Nickelodeon airings. The Elmo's World episode shown in this episode is the beginning of the food episode, with the Season 1 theme song and opening sequence, which of course is the version of the Elmo's World theme about Bighorn's George and Bleep. Those episodes actually use the green background on there. I found out in the video that Bighorn's George and Bleep used the green background at the beginning. All right. So, here we go. So, on PBS airings of Idiot Box, Elmo's World is shown on Squidward's TV, which is not on the Nickelodeon airings. The Elmo's World episode shown in this episode is the beginning of the food episode, with the Season 1 theme song and opening sequence, which of course is the version of the Elmo's World theme that has Elmo walking past his closet door and his goldfish Dorothy, then walking over to the shade, drawing a curtain in the shade with his crayon, and then pulling it down. And the Season 1 theme does not have the television in the opening sequence. And Elmo's singing voice is a little bit different at the very beginning of the Season 1 intro compared to the Seasons 2 to 5 intro and the late Season 5 through 10 intro. Not only does the Elmo's World episode shown use the Season 1 theme song and opening sequence, but the Guess What Elmo's Thinking About today's segment of the food intro with Cookie Monster's cameo appearance is also used on the PBS airings of the Idiot Box episode. All right. Next up, we go into the season 3 episodes As Seen on TV and Can You Spare a Dime, with the PBS air date being March 8, 2002, using the 2000 PBS Kids dot transformation ident. But there is an error in that episode. Yes, there also exists some hilarious door sounds in the Elmo's World food intro as well during the PBS airings of the Idiot Box episode. So, anyway, As Seen on TV and Can You Spare a Dime would air on PBS March 8th, 2002, using the 2000 PBS Kids dot transformation ident. But there is an error in the episodes As Seen on TV and Can You Spare a Dime. And that is that in the episodes As Seen on TV and Can You Spare a Dime, the PBS Kids dot transformation ident would use the 1999 PBS Kids dash idents audio instead of its own audio. That combination fits because that episode focuses on Squidward, who is an octopus, and Mr. Krabs falsely accuses him for stealing his dime. Mr. Krabs accuses Squidward for stealing Mr. Krabs' first dime. That's why that audio combo is fitting. Then we go to the season 3 episodes No Weenies Allowed and Squilliam Returns, with the PBS air date being March 15th of 2002. Also using the 2000 PBS Kids dot transformation ident, there's an error in these episodes as well for No Weenies Allowed and Squilliam Returns. In this episode, the 2000 PBS Kids dot transformation ident this time uses the 2002 Fishbowl idents audio. This time uses the 2002 Fishbowl idents audio playing over the dot transformation ident in No Weenies Allowed and Squilliam Returns, which also fits because Squidward meets Squilliam again. They are both octopus, and there's a lot of background fish that appear in the episode in addition. Just like when the Clifford episodes, A Big Help in the Trouble with Kittens, use the Snow Globe idents audio playing over the dot transformation ident. All right. Next up, we go into the season 3 episodes, The Alligator's Always Greener and SpongeGuard on Duty, with the PBS air date being March 22nd, 2002. This would use the 2002 PBS Kid, and The Alligator's Always Greener and SpongeGuard on Duty would use the correct 2002 PBS Kids Fishbowl ident with its own audio. All right. So, The Alligator's Always Greener and SpongeGuard on Duty would use the correct 2002 PBS Kids Fishbowl ident on there. Then we go to the season 3 episodes Crabborg and Rockabye Bivalve, with the PBS air date being March 29th, 2002. And Crabborg and Rockabye Bivalve would use the 2000 PBS Kids dash transformation ident, which perfectly fits because in the episode Crabborg, SpongeBob watches a scary robot movie, and then SpongeBob thinks Mr. Krabs is a robot, and Dash transforms into a robot. at the end of the Dash transformation ident. Then we go to the season 3 episodes, Wet Painters and Krusty Krab training video, with the PBS air date being May 10th, 2002, and these episodes would use the 2002 PBS Kids Fishbowl ident. Then we go to the season 3 episodes, the season 3 episode SpongeBob's House Party, also known as Party Pooper Pants, with the PBS air date being May 17, 2002, using the 1999 PBS Kids dot ident. Using the 1999 PBS Kids dot ident, which perfectly fits because there is a party in that episode. SpongeBob hosts a house. SpongeBob gathers out for a house party and invites everyone to come to his house party. There's like a lot of music and dancing in this episode in addition. Then we go to the season 3 episodes Chocolate with Nuts and Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 2. And I changed the air date for this one. The air date would be June 7th, 2002. And Chocolate with Nuts and Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 5 would use the 2002 PBS Kids Fishbowl ident. Then we go to the season 3 episodes Club SpongeBob and My Pretty Seahorse, with the PBS air date being July 26, 2002. These episodes would use the 2002 PBS Kids Fishbowl ident and would be the last episodes in airing order to use the 2002 Chuck E. Cheese's Laughing Kids ad. Then we go to the season 3 episodes New Student Starfish and Clams, with the PBS air date being September 20th, 2002, using the 2002 PBS Kids Fishbowl ident and New Student Starfish and Clams would actually be the most perfectly fitting episodes with the Fishbowl ident, because in the episode Clams, Mr. Krabs takes SpongeBob and Squidward clam fishing for his millionth dollar after a giant clam eats it. Not to mention, Dot eats Dash at the very end of the Fishbowl ident as well. New Student Starfish and Clams would also be the first episodes to use the 2002 Chuck E. Cheese's Exercises ad, which would obviously be the one that does not have the website information, just like on the DVD releases of Arthur and on some Season 7 episodes of Arthur as well. Then we go to the Season 2 episodes, Graveyard Shift and Krusty Love, with the PBS air date being October 18th, 2002, which is also 4 days after the Arthur episode Elwood City Turns 100 aired. And the episodes Graveyard Shift and Krusty Love would use the 2002 PBS Kids Snow Globe ident. Yes, the PBS airings of New Student Starfish and Clams would keep the Big Fat Meanie reference, which is obviously very funny. Then we go to the Season 3 episodes, The Great Snail Race and Midlife Crustacean, with the PBS air date being January 24th of 2003, And despite the Great Snail Race having the snails doing a race, these episodes would actually use the 2002 PBS Kids fishbowl ident instead of the 1999 dot ident. See there? The list says that the Great Snail Race and Midlife Crustacean uses the 2002 PBS Kids fishbowl ident, despite the fact that it's about a race. Then we go to the season 3 episodes. The Lost episode, also known as The Sponge Who Could Fly, with the PBS air date being March 21st of 2003, and The Sponge Who Could Fly would use the 1999 PBS Kids dot ident, just like on the SpongeBob's House Party episode. And that's because SpongeBob is flying in that episode. Kind of like in JJ the Jet Plane, every episode used the dot ident from 1999. Then we go to the season 2 episodes, Shanghai and Gary Takes a Bath, which are the last season 2 episodes to air. They would air on August 1st, 2003. It would also use the 2002 PBS Kids fishbowl ident, which is perfectly fitting because in the episode Gary Takes a Bath, SpongeBob tries to get Gary into the bathtub. Not to mention there can be bubbles in the bathtub. Another similar thing happens with the season 2 Clifford the Big Red Dog episode Stinky Friends, which Clifford takes a bath. Yeah, you're right about the dot ident. It appears on most Dragon Tales episodes, even though some had dash. August 1st, 2003 is also Jeremy Barton's 7th birthday, correct. And, like I said before, the PBS airings of Shanghai and Gary Takes a Bath would use the 2002 PBS Kids fishbowl ident, which is perfectly fitting because in the episode Gary Takes a Bath, SpongeBob tries to get Gary into the bathtub, and not to mention, there can be bubbles in the bathtub. And the fishbowl ID has a lot of bubbles in it, too. And another similar fitting thing happened with the season 2 Clifford the Big Red Dog episode, Stinky Friends, which the owners all give the dogs a bath at the very end of the episode with a lot of bubbles in it, and it does use the fishbowl ident on the PBS airings. Then we go to the season 3 episodes, Born Again Crabs and I Had an Accident, with the PBS air date being October 10th, 2003. And Born Again Crabs and I Had an Accident would use the 2002 PBS Kids fishbowl ident, and would also be the first episodes to use the website information in the 2002 Chuck E. Cheese's exercises ad that says chuckecheeses.com at the end, which I believe is also shown on some season 8 episodes of Arthur, if I'm not mistaken. Then we go to the season 3 episodes Missing Identity in Plankton's Army, with the PBS air date being January 19th, 2004, and Missing Identity in Plankton's Army would be the third season 3 episode to use a 1999 PBS Kids ident. But unlike SpongeBob's House Party and the Lost Episode, which is the Sponge Who Could Fly, which both use the dot variant, the episode's Missing Identity and Plankton's Army, on the other hand, would use the dash variant. The 1999 PBS Kids dash ident would be used on the episode's Missing Identity and Plankton's Army, which perfectly fits because in the episode Missing Identity, SpongeBob has to think about why he lost his name tag in the first place. Even though at the end of the episode, Plankton's Army, Mr. Krabs runs out of the screen saying, "Curse you, Squidward!" It uses the dash ident rather than the dot ident because its sister episode, Missing Identity, has SpongeBob having to think about where he last had his name tag. All right. Then we go to the season 3 episode, SpongeBob BC, Before Comedy, aka UGG, with the PBS air date being March 5th of 2004. And the episode SpongeBob BC Before Comedy would use the 2000 PBS Kids dash transformation ident, which is perfectly fitting for that episode because in that episode, SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward are cavemen in that episode. Not to mention, Patchy the Pirate gets attacked by a dinosaur at the very end of the episode, which is a prehistoric animal. And both cavemen and dinosaurs are from prehistoric times. Not to mention, the dash transformation variant would also be the most common ident to be shown on fan-made PBS airings of the Flintstones as well. All right. Here we go. It's similar to the Cyber Chase episode Hugs and Witches, which also used dash transformation, which Hacker got chased by a T-Rex. Cool. That is also fitting. Next up, we go into the season 3 episode, Krabby Land and the Camping episode, with the PBS air date being April 9th of 2004, which is also the same day Sesame Street episode 4061 aired. But here is what's different about that episode compared to the Sesame Street episode. Even though both the SpongeBob episodes and the Sesame Street episode aired on the same day, April 9th, 2004, while the Sesame Street episode uses the 1999 PBS Kids dash ident, the SpongeBob SquarePants episode's Krabby Land and the Camping episode, on the other hand, would use the 2000 PBS Kids dot transformation ident, which is perfectly fitting because in the Camping episode, the plot focuses on Squidward. Not to mention, SpongeBob and Patrick are dressed up in astronaut suits at one point in the scene. And just like with the episodes Just One Bite and The Bully, Krabby Land in the Camping episode also uses the correct dot transformation audio in the dot transformation logo. And Krabby Land and the Camping episodes would be the last episode to use the 2002 Chuck E. Cheese's Exercises ad with the Cool Chuck mascot. This next one I'm going to talk about is a very interesting one. Now, pay close attention to this next one. The season 3 episode SpongeBob Meets the Strangler and Pranks-A-Lot, with the PBS air date being October 11th, 2004, which is also obviously the exact same day the PBS Kids Go block was launched. However, even though that episode aired on October 11th, 2004, which was the same day the Go block launched, it wouldn't be, and because this episode is from season 3, it would not be until season 4 that it would be moved to the Go block for SpongeBob. Now, even though the Go block already launched when that episode aired, the SpongeBob SquarePants episodes SpongeBob Meets the Strangler and Pranks-A-Lot, even though these episodes aired when the Go block was launched, along with Maya and Miguel and Postcards from Buster premiering at the exact same time, SpongeBob Meets the Strangler and Pranks-A-Lot, despite airing on October 11th, 2004, when the Go block launched, would be a season 3 episode, and because of it, season 4 wasn't airing at that time. It wouldn't be until season 4 when SpongeBob was moved to the Go block. But because this is a season 3 episode, even though it aired on October 11th, 2004, which was the same day the Go block launched, SpongeBob Meets the Strangler and Pranks-A-Lot would use the 2002 PBS Kids Fishbowl ident. That's right, it would still contain a PBS Kids ident, and it's the Fishbowl ident for this one, because even though it aired at the same time the Go block was launched, it wouldn't be until season 4 when SpongeBob was moved to the Go block, and these episodes are from season 3. Which explains why it uses a PBS Kids ident in those episodes. And what makes it even more ironic is that while SpongeBob Meets the Strangler and Pranks-A-Lot are the last episodes to use a 1999 to 2008 PBS Kids ident and the purple roof and green house in the Sesame Workshop logo, it is also the first episode to use the 2004 Chuck E. Cheese's advertisements, with the Avenger Chuck, of course. And this would be the only episodes where you get to see a combination of the 2004 Chuck E. Cheese's advertisements with the season 3 funding of SpongeBob and the 2002 PBS Kids Fishbowl ident. After this, season 4 would air, and they would move on to the Go block. Speaking of the Go block, we just finished up with the pre-movie era of SpongeBob SquarePants, aka the pre-movie PBS Kids era. Now we're going into the post-movie PBS Kids Go era, beginning with season 4. In which the first one for season 4 is Fear of a Krabby Patty and Shell of a Man, with the PBS air date being May 6th of 2005. These would be the first episodes to be part of the PBS Kids Go block and to use the red roof and purple house in the Sesame Workshop logo. And those episodes would use the 2004 PBS Kids Go Echo ident. And here's a note. The season 4 funding is basically the second PBS Kids Go funding plug. Not the first one, but the second one with the No Child Left Behind grant in the Go funding plug for Maya and Miguel. Except with pictures of Maya and Miguel being replaced by pictures of SpongeBob and Patrick. The music is the same as the funding for the first 3 seasons. And the season 4, 6, season 7, and season 8 being used for 7 years. It would also be the last one to use a 1999-2008 PBS Kids logo overall. For SpongeBob Meets the Strangler and Pranks-A-Lot from Season 3, that is. You are correct. So, SpongeBob Meets the Strangler and Pranks-A-Lot would be the only one where you would be the only time where you get to see the Chuck E. Cheese's 2004 Chuck E. Cheese's Avenger Chuck advertisement with the 1999 to 2008 PBS Kids ident rather than a 2004 Go ident, even though it aired at the same time the Go block was launched back on October 11, 2004. All right. Next up, we go into the Season 4 episodes, The Lost Mattress and Crabs vs. Plankton, with the PBS air date being May 13, 2005, using the 2004 PBS Kids Go Echo ident as well. You know what else would be rare about SpongeBob? It would be one of the few shows to use the Ready to Learn funding plug in the earlier seasons, from seasons 1 through. It will be one of the shows to use a Ready to Learn funding plug in some seasons and a Go funding plug in other seasons. So, here we go. And yes, even reruns of seasons 1 through 3 would still use the PBS Kids idents, even way past 2005, like 2006, 2007, 2008, even today. And even the Go idents would still be used today on fan-made airings of seasons 4 through 8, even. And yes, this includes the P-Pals ident on the earlier season 1 episodes, and Sidewalk and some fan-made airings as well. Next up, we go into the season 4 episodes, Skill Crane and Good Neighbors, with the PBS air date being May 20th, 2005, using the 2004 PBS Kids Go button ident. Using the 2004 PBS Kids Go button ident, which is perfectly fitting for the episode Skill Crane, because in it, Squidward tries to push as many buttons to try to win the Skill Crane. And that's why the button ident perfectly fits. It's also the most common ident on some PBS Kids Go airings of Cyber Chase, you know, like from 2004 to 2007. Yes, all right. Even the 2008 PBS Kids idents are still shown on reruns at season 9, even today as well, for SpongeBob. All right, here we go. Next up, we go into the season 4 episodes, Selling Out and Funny Pants, with the PBS air date being October 21st of 2005, using the 2004 PBS Kids Go Echo ident. Using the 2004 PBS Kids Go Echo ident. Then we go into the season 4 episodes, Enemy-in-Law and Mermaid Man Barnacle Boy 6, the motion picture, with the PBS air date being October 28th of 2005, using the PBS Kids Go Echo ident as well. Then we go to the season 4 episodes, Patrick Smart Pants and SquidBob Tentacle Pants, with the PBS air date being December 30th, 2005, using the 2004 PBS Kids Go Echo ident as well. And by the way, December 30th, 2005 is also the same day season 36 of Sesame Street had concluded. All right, pay next attention to this next one because the next 5 episodes would premiere in the PBS Kids Go Super SpongeBob Marathon from August 14th, 2006, in which the first episode for the Super SpongeBob Marathon would be Dunces and Dragons with the PBS air date being August 14th, 2006, using the 2004 PBS Kids Go Echo Ident. Using the 2004 PBS Kids Go Echo Ident. And here's a note. It would be the first episode to premiere in the PBS Kids Go Super SpongeBob event on PBS, which began airing immediately after the Sesame Street season 37 premiere with Abby Cadabby wrapped up. Unless, of course, you count the interstitials and PBS Kids idents and stuff like that coming after Sesame Street and before the Super SpongeBob Marathon began. So do you know? All right, here we go. So after the Sesame Street episode with Abby Cadabby's premiere wrapped up, it will go to the Super SpongeBob Marathon from PBS Kids Go. Right after the interstitials, in addition. So, basically, on August 14th, 2006, the Sesame Street season 37 premiere. So basically, on August 14th, 2006, the Sesame Street season 37 premiere with Abby Cadabby would air, and then after the Sesame Street season 37 premiere finishes, we go into the interstitials and stuff, but then we go into the Super SpongeBob Marathon from PBS Kids Go. Yes, even though Sesame Street stayed in the PBS Kids block. Compared to SpongeBob and the Mario Show, which moved to the PBS Kids Go block in May 2005, when Season 4 premiered and Season 23 in October 2004 premiered, respectively. Alright. Then we go into the Season 4 episodes, Krusty Towers and Mrs. Puff, You're Fired, with the PBS air date also being August 14th, 2006, using the 2004 PBS Kids Go Echo ident, and this would be the second episode to premiere in the PBS Kids Go Super SpongeBob event. Then we go to the Season 4 episodes, Ghost Host and Chimps Ahoy, with PBS air date being August 14th, 2006, using the 2004 PBS Kids Go Echo ident as well. This would be the third episode to premiere in the PBS Kids Go Super SpongeBob event. Then we go to the Season 4 episodes, Whale of a Birthday and Karate Island, with the PBS air date being August 14th, 2006 as well, using the 2004 PBS Kids Go Echo ident as well. This would be the fourth episode to premiere in the PBS Kids Go Super SpongeBob event. And there's one more. All That Glitters and Wishing You Well, with the PBS air date being August 14th, 2006, using the 2004 PBS Kids Go Echo ident as well, and it would be the fifth and last episode to premiere in the PBS Kids Go Super SpongeBob event. So yeah, do you know what is very, very interesting about the date August 14th, 2006, now that I told you about the interesting things happening on that day? Alright, then we go to the Season 4 episodes, New Leaf and Once Bitten, with the PBS air date being September 22nd, 2006. This would use the 2004 PBS Kids Go tubes ident. You want to know why? Because in the episode New Leaf, there are some snow globes shown on the screen. Even though the snow globe ID was already used at the time, SpongeBob was moved to the Go block by then, and so the snow globe logo couldn't be used anymore in the Go programming, at least, when it was moved to the Go block. So because of it, it would use the 2004 PBS Kids Go tubes ident. So the PBS Kids Snow Globe ident couldn't be used for the following reasons. It couldn't be used either if an episode premiered before it existed, or if the show was already moved to the Go block despite that ident already existing by the time. So, here we go. Next up is Season 4's Bummer Vacation and Week Struck, with the PBS air date being November 24, 2006, using the 2004 PBS Kids Go Echo ident. Then we go to the Season 4 episodes Squidtastic Voyage and That's No Lady, with the PBS air date being December 1st, 2006, using the 2004 PBS Kids Go Echo ident, and would be the last episodes of SpongeBob to air on PBS in 2006. Now we get into the episodes of SpongeBob premiering in 2007 on PBS. First one being The Thing and Hocus Pocus, with the PBS air date being January 15th of 2007, using the 2004 PBS Kids Go Echo ident. Hold on, let me grab something real quick before I go over to the next couple of episodes, because I want to point out something very interesting. When we get to an episode that airs close to when that thing was released. Yeah. Let's see. That's okay, folks. I'll tell you the interesting thing. So, here we go. Next up, we go into the Season 4 episodes Driven to Tears and Rule of Dumb, with the PBS air date being February 19, 2007, using the 2004 PBS Kids Go Steps ident for some reason. Yeah. You are right, Jeremy Barton. Or in some rare cases, such as Barney's Christmas Star and the Angelina Ballerina Christmas Special, which did not air on the Go block. Or in some rare cases, such as Barney's Christmas Star and the Angelina Ballerina Christmas Special, which did not air on the Go block. The Go block didn't exist yet it snows, and it does snow. The logo isn't even used on these, despite the logo existing. That is a very rare case. So, here we go. Driven to Tears and Rule of Dumb would air on February 19, 2007, and use the PBS Kids Go Echo ident from 2004, Steps ident from 2004. Alright. Driven to Tears and Rule of Thumb would air on PBS February 19, 2007, and used the PBS Kids Go Steps ident from 2004. Okay, then here comes the interesting part. The season 4 episode's Best Day Ever and The Gift of Gum, with the PBS air date being March 2nd of 2007, which is also, not only is it March 2nd, 2007, but it is also 4 days before Sony Wonder released the Sesame Street TV episode Fun Pack Volumes. Volume 1, containing the season 35 episodes, Furry Red Monster Parade, also known as 4062, and the season 35 episode The Letter of the Month Club, which is episode 4074, both of which are from season 35, using the feed episode for the Furry Red Monster Parade and the male episode for The Letter of the Month Club. And Volume 2, using the season 36 episode Elmo and Zoe's Scientific Exploration, which is episode 4099, using the Flowers, Plants, and Trees episode, along with the season 37 premiere episode, episode 4109, which also is called Abby Cadabby Moves to Sesame Street, which marks Abby Cadabby's debut, and the season 37 episode Snow White's Meltdown. By the way, Abby Cadabby Moves to Sesame Street uses the Friends episode as well. And Snow White's Meltdown, which is episode 4114, using the Penguins episode. These episodes are on those volumes that I've talked about. By the way, Best Day Ever and The Gift of Gum would use the 2004 PBS Kids Go Echo ident. Next up, we go into the season 4 episodes Born to Be Wild and Best Frenemies, with the PBS air date being April 6, 2007. That's 1 month after the DVDs were released. And it uses a 2004 PBS Kids Go Steps ident, just like Driven to Tears and Rule of Thumb. Then we go to the season 5 premiere, Friend or Foe, with the PBS air date being April 13th, 2007, using the 2004 PBS Kids Go Echo ident, and being the only season 5 episode to use a 2004 PBS Kids Go ident and a 2004 Chuck E. Cheese's advertisement. Alright. Then we go to the season 5 episodes Spy Buddies, Boat Smarts, and Good Old What's His Name, with the PBS air date being July 23rd, 2007, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. And it would be the first episode to premiere in the PBS Kids Go SpongeBob Comedy Marathon from July 23rd to August 3rd, 2007, which marks the debut of the 2007 Chuck E. Cheese's advertisements. Then we go to the season 5 episodes New Digs and Crabs a la Mode, with the PBS air date being July 25th, 2007, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident, being the second episode to premiere in the PBS Kids Go SpongeBob Comedy Marathon. Then the episodes from season 5, the season 5 episodes To Love a Patty and The Breath of Fresh Squidward, with PBS air date being July 26, 2007, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident, being the third episode to premiere in the PBS Kids Go SpongeBob Comedy Marathon. Yeah. Even though in reality they weren't used until September 2007, but the SpongeBob Comedy Marathon is an exception. Cool. All right. Then we go to the season 5 episodes, Roller Cowards and Bucket Sweet Bucket, with the PBS air date being July 27, 2007, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles event, being the 4th episode to premiere in the PBS Kids Go SpongeBob Comedy Marathon. Then we go to the season 5 episodes, the original Fry Cook and Nightlight, with the PBS air date being July 30th, 2007, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles event, and being the 5th episode to premiere in the PBS Kids Go SpongeBob Comedy Marathon. Then we go to the season 5 episodes, Money Talks, SpongeBob vs. the Patty Gadget and Slimy Dancing, with the PBS air date being July 31st, 2007, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles event, being the 6th episode to premiere in the PBS Kids Go SpongeBob Comedy Marathon. Then the season 5 episodes, A Flea in Her Dome, The Donut of Shame, and The Krusty Plate, airing on PBS August 1st, 2007, which is also Jeremy Barton's 11th birthday. 7 PBS Kids Go Bubbles event, being the 7th episode to premiere in the PBS Kids Go SpongeBob Comedy Marathon. Then the season 5 episodes, Picture Day, Pat No Pay, and Blackjack, with the PBS air date being August 2nd, 2007. Using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles event, being the 8th episode to premiere in the PBS Kids Go SpongeBob Comedy Marathon. Then we go into the season 5 episodes, Blackened Sponge and Mermaid Man vs. SpongeBob, with the PBS air date being August 3rd, 2007, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles event, being the 9th and last episode to premiere in the PBS Kids Go SpongeBob Comedy Marathon. Then we go to the season 5 episodes. Alright. Then we go to the season 4 episodes, The Pink Purloiner and Squidward, with the PBS air date being August 10th, 2007, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles event, being the only season 4 episodes to use the 2007 Chuck E. Cheese's advertisement and a 2007 PBS Kids Go event. Then we go to the season 5 episodes, The Krusty Sponge and Sing a Song of Patrick, with the PBS air date being August 17th, 2007, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles event. Then the season 5 episodes, Rise and Shine, Waiting, and Fungus Among Us, with the PBS air date being October 5th, 2007, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles event as well. And then the season 5 episode, Atlantis SquarePants, with the PBS air date being November 12th, 2007, using the PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident as well. And believe it or not, Atlantis SquarePants using the PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident is actually perfectly fitting, because in that episode, SpongeBob and Patrick see the Atlantis' oldest bubble. SpongeBob and Patrick take a picture of the bubble, and then they accidentally pop it by mistake. What do you think of that point I made of how perfectly fitting that Go ident is on Atlantis SquarePants? Then we go to the season 5 episodes, The Inmates of Summer and To Save a Squirrel, with the PBS air date being November 23rd, 2007, using the PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. And in the season 5 episodes, 20,000 Patties Under the Sea and the Battle of Bikini Bottom, the PBS air date being November 30th, 2007, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. Then we go to the season 5 episodes, The Two Faces of Squidward and Spongehenge, with the PBS air date being December 7th, 2007, using the PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. And there is an interesting note for that. In the episode The Two Faces of Squidward, Dragon Tales is shown briefly, which is not on the Nickelodeon airings. The Dragon Tales episode shown is Calling Dr. Zack from season 1. And the clip shown is the scene where Ord is like, "Are you okay?" And then Wheezy is like, "I'm fine, but Zacky's not." And then Zack answers, "No, I'm not. I'm afraid of going to the doctor." Not to mention, SpongeBob accidentally breaks Squidward's face, saying, "You broke my face! Don't just stand there, help me! I need a doctor!" And despite Dragon Tales shown briefly, it still uses a PBS Kids Go logo. So, what were your thoughts on that scene from the episode Calling Dr. Zack, where Zack says that he's afraid to go to the doctor is being shown, while Squidward's saying that he needs a doctor? In the same scared tone, by the way. Then we go into the season 5 episodes Band in Bikini Bottom and Stanley S. SquarePants, with the PBS air date being December 14th, 2007. Using the PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. The 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. Then we go into the season 6 premiere, Not Normal and Gone, with the PBS air date being March 7, 2008, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go email ident, which actually fits because in that episode, Not Normal, SpongeBob is shown at a computer for a brief moment, turning into normal. Oh, the Two Faces of Squidward is from season 5, and like I said before, the rest of the season 5 episodes would use the Bubbles ident from 2007. Jeremy Barton, I actually saw something perfectly fitting when I was watching the Arthur episodes, The World of Tomorrow, and Is There a Doctor in the House, back in like late 2013. I actually saw the PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident after those episodes on the reruns of those episodes, which fits because when you're sick, you have to wash your hands with soap, and soap is bubbles and stuff. With The World of Tomorrow and Is There a Doctor in the House, that is. Alright, here we go. Next, we go to the season 6 episodes Not Normal and Gone, with the PBS air date being March 7th, 2008, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go email ident, which perfectly fits because in that episode, in Not Normal, SpongeBob is shown briefly being on a computer at the Krusty Krab. And here's a note. From March 7th to December 12th, 2008, the 2000 Sesame Workshop Red Roof and Purple House logo is still in its original pitch, and the sounds of SpongeBob screaming and Patrick laughing are still heard, but Squidward adds dialogue saying, "Get out of my house!" from the season 4 episode Good Neighbors. Then we go into the season 6 episodes Spongeicus and Suction Cup Symphony, with the PBS air date being April 4th, 2008, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go email ident as well, which also perfectly fits in Spongeicus because in that episode, Karen the computer appears. So now that's 2 season 6 episodes with the email logo being perfectly fitting. Then we go to the season 6 episodes Penny Foolish, a Nautical Novice, with the PBS air date being April 11th, 2008, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. Then we go to the season 6 episodes. Then we go to the season 5 episode Pest of the West, with the PBS air date being April 18th, 2008, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. Then we go to the season 6 episode House Fancy and Krabby Road, with the PBS air date being June 13th, 2008, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. Then we go to the season 6 episodes A Life in a Day and Sunbleached, with PBS air date being June 20th, 2008, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. And then we go into the season 6 episodes Giant Squidward and No Nose Nose, with the PBS air date being August 8th, 2008, which is also 3 days before the 39th season of Sesame Street premiered, and 3 days before the 2008 Sesame Workshop logo made its first appearance. However, Summer Vacation, Elmo's World Summer Vacation, was released in June 2008, and it actually used the 2008 Sesame Workshop logo, so it actually appeared earlier than August, believe it or not. However, all of the season 6 episodes would use all of the season 6 episodes, despite the later episodes airing in late 2008, along with 2009 and 2010 season 6 episodes, would still use the 2000 Sesame Workshop logo with the house and roof, as it wouldn't be until season 7 where it uses the 2008 logo. And Giant Squidward and No Nose Nose would use the 2007 PBS Kids Go Balloon ident. And also, the PBS Kids Go Balloon ident is actually perfectly fitting for Giant Squidward, because Squidward grows into a giant after SpongeBob and Patrick spray him with fertilizer, and balloons can grow in size each time they're blown. How is that? Do you think that's fitting for Giant Squidward? Then we go to the season 6 episodes Patty Caper and Plankton's Regular, with the PBS air date being August 15th, 2008, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. Then we go to the season 6 episodes, Boating Buddies and the Krabby Chronicle, airing on PBS August 22nd, 2008, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. And then the season 5 episode, Whatever Happened to SpongeBob, with the PBS air date being October 13th, 2008, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. Alright, then we go into the season 6 episodes, The Slumber Party and Grooming Gary, with the PBS air date being November 28th, 2008, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. Then the season 6 episodes, Krusty Crushers and the Card, airing on PBS December 5th, 2008, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Laptop ident. Then the season 6 episodes, Dear Vikings and Ditchin', with the PBS air date being December 12th, 2008, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. Then we go into the season 6 episodes, The Splinter and Slide Whistle Stooges, with the PBS air date being February 20th, 2009, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident as well. And beginning with this episode, the music in the 2000 Sesame Workshop logo is 4 pitches lower, and Squidward saying, "Get out of my house!" is now recycled from Patty Caper. The sounds of SpongeBob and Patrick are still the same. Then we go to the season 6 episodes, Grandpappy the Pirate and Cephalopod Lodge, with PBS air date being February 27th, 2009, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go email ident. Actually, you know what? I'm actually going to swap Grandpappy the Pirate and Cephalopod Lodge and Pet or Pest and Computer Overload and flip them around. So, Grandpappy the Pirate and Cephalopod Lodge will use the balloon ident. So, Grandpappy the Pirate and Cephalopod Lodge would air on PBS February 27, 2009, and used the 2007 PBS Kids Go balloon ident. And then the episodes, season 6 episode Shuffleboarding and Professor Squidward would air on PBS March 6, 2009, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. And then the season 6 episodes Porous Pockets and Choir Boys would air on PBS March 27, 2009, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. And then we go to the season 6 episodes Pet or Pests and Computer Overload, with the PBS air date being April 3rd, 2009. It says uses 2007 PBS Kids Go balloon ident. For Pet or Pest or Computer Overload, I'm changing it to email ident to make it more perfectly fitting. So, Pet or Pest and Computer Overload would air on PBS April 3rd, 2009, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go email ident, which is fitting because Karen is a computer, or Plankton S.'s computer wife, Karen. What did you think of the episodes I flipped around, especially with Pet or Pest and Computer Overload using the email ident? All right. Next up, we're going to go into the season 6 episode, SpongeBob SquarePants versus the Big One, airing on PBS April 17, 2009, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go shouting ident, with the kids building the PBS Kids Go logo in blocks, and then the girl shouts, "Go!" at the end. Then we go to the season 6 episode, Sandcastles in the Sand, and Shell Shocked, with the PBS air date being June 26, 2009, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. And then we go into the season 7 premiere, Tentacle Vision and I Heart Dancing, PBS air date being July 20th, 2009, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. The first episode to air in Soak Up with SpongeBob Marathon from July 20th to July 31st, 2009, containing numerous season 6 and season 7 episodes of SpongeBob SquarePants, and one season 5 episode as well. And Tentacle Vision and I Heart Dancing would also be the first episodes to use the 2008 Sesame Workshop logo. But despite the fact that it has the music being interrupted by Squidward saying, "Enough!" it still keeps Elmo in the Sesame Workshop logo for some reason, even though SpongeBob does not have him at all. Then we go to the season 7 episodes, Growth Spout and Stuck in the Ringer, with the PBS air date being July 21st, 2009, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Balloon ident. And then the season 7 episode, Someone's in the Kitchen with Sandy and the Inside Job, airing on PBS July 22nd, 2009, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. Then we go into the season 6 episodes, Gullible Pants and Overbooked, airing on PBS July 23rd, 2009, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Hopscotch ident. And then the season 6 episodes, No Hat for Pat and Toy Store of Doom, airing on PBS July 24th, 2009, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Balloon ident. And then the season 6 episodes, Pineapple Fever and Chum Caverns, airing on PBS July 27th, 2009, using 2007 PBS Kids Go Balloon ident. Then we go to the season 6 episodes, Chum Bucket Supreme and Single Cell Anniversary, airing on PBS July 28th, 2009, which was also the day I turned 9. Using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Hopscotch ident. Then we go to the season 6 episodes, Squid's Visit and To SquarePants or Not to SquarePants, airing on PBS Kids Go Bicycle Riding ident. And then we go into the last season 5 episode to be broadcasted, Goo Goo Gas and The Big Switch, airing on PBS July 31st, 2009, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident, and being the last episode to premiere in the Soak Up with SpongeBob Marathon, and being the last episode to have the 2000 Sesame Workshop Red Roof Purple House logo in its original pitch without Squidward's dialogue, as it's from season 5. Then we go to the season 6 episode, Truth Square, with the PBS air date being November 20th, 2009, 10 days after the DVD of Truth Square was released. And yes, the PBS airings of Truth Square would use the extended version that is shown on the DVD. And just like with PBS airings of Shanghai, which keep the voting scenes and all three endings intact on all airings. Even the most recent one keeps it. Even though Nickelodeon only had it air once. Then we go to the season 7 episodes Greasy Buffoons and Model Sponge, airing on PBS November 27, 2009, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. Then we go to the season 7 episodes Keep Bikini Bottom Beautiful and A Pal for Gary, with the PBS air date being January 8, 2010, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Hopscotch ident. Then we go to the season 7 episodes Back to the Past and The Bad Guy Club for Villains, with the PBS air date being February 15, 2010, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. Then we go to the season 7 episodes A Day Without Tears and Summer Job, with the PBS air date being March 26, 2010, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Falling Blocks ident. Then we go to the season 7 episodes The Curse of Bikini Bottom and Squidward and Clarinet Land, airing on PBS April 2nd, 2010, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. Then we go to the season 7 episodes One Course Meal and Gary in Love, with the PBS air date being April 9th, 2010, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. And here's a note. Plankton's suicide attempt is cut on PBS airings of this episode. Then we go to the season 7 episodes. Then we go to the season 7 episode The Place, The Thing, and Rodeo Days, with the PBS air date being April 16th, 2010, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Hopscotch ident. Then we go to the season 7 episodes Grandma's Secret Recipe and A Cent of Money, airing on PBS July 16th, 2010, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Laptop ident. Then we go to the season 7 episodes That Sinking Feeling and Karate Star, with the PBS air date being July 23rd, 2010, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. The last episode on PBS airings to use the theme song without the Nickelodeon logo. Then we go to the season 7 episodes Yours, Mine, and Mine and Crack Crabs, with the PBS air date being September 17th, 2010, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. The last episode on PBS airings to use the theme and September 17th. Wait a minute. That Sinking Feeling and Karate Star aired on PBS July 23rd, 2010, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident, being the last episode on PBS to use the theme song without the Nickelodeon logo. Then we go into Yours, Mine, and Mine and Crack Crabs, with the PBS air date being September 17th, 2010, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident, and the first episode on PBS to use the theme song with the Nickelodeon logo, even though the first episode with the Nickelodeon logo on the Nickelodeon airings would be Yours, Mine, and would be Hide and Then What Happens and Shellback Shenanigans. Then we go to the season 7 episodes Buried in Time and Enchanted Tiki Dreams, with the PBS air date being September 24th, 2010, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Shrunken Bicycle ident. Then we go to the season 7 episodes Hide and Then What Happens and Shellback Shenanigans, airing on PBS October 1st, 2010, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Balloon ident. Then we go to the season 7 episodes, The Masterpiece and Welk Attack, with the PBS air date being October 8, 2010, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. Then we go to the season 7 episodes, Krusty Dogs and the Wreck of the Mauna Loa, with the PBS air date being October 15, 2010, with the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. There's something interesting. When SpongeBob and Patrick are searching for something in that episode, there's music from the Kids Edutainment logo from the Barney in the Backyard game videos playing in it. Then we go into the season 7 episode, The Great Patty Caper, with the PBS air date being November 11th, 2010, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bicycle Riding ident. And then the season 7 episodes, The Abrasive Side and Earworm, with the PBS air date being December 3rd, 2010, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Falling Blocks ident. And then season 7 episodes, The Curse of the Hex and the Main Drain, with the PBS air date being January 21st, 2011, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go email ident, and the first episode to premiere in the PBS Kids Go SpongeBob's Legend of Bikini Bottom week from January 21st to February 4th, 2011. Then we go into the season 7 episodes, The Monster Who Came to Bikini Bottom and Welcome to Bikini Bottom Triangle, with the PBS air date being January 28, 2011, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Wheel Turning ident, and the second episode to premiere in PBS Kids Go's SpongeBob's Legend of Bikini Bottom week. Then we go to the season 7 episodes, Trench Billies and Sponge Kano, with the PBS air date being February 4th, 2011, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Shouting ident, and the third and last episode to premiere in the PBS Kids Go SpongeBob's Legend of Bikini Bottom week. Then we go to the season 7 episodes, New Fish in Town and Love That Squid, with the PBS air date being February 18th, 2011, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. And then the season 7 episode, the season 7 finale, Big Sister Sam and Perfect Chemistry, airing on PBS March 4th, 2011, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. Then we go into the season 8 premiere, A Friendly Game and Sentimental Sponge, with the PBS air date being April 8th, 2011, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. And then we go into the season 8 episodes, Squidward School for Grown-Ups and Oral Report, with the PBS air date being June 10th, 2011, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go email ident. Then we go into the season 8 episodes, Frozen Face-Off, with the PBS air date being July 15th, 2011, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Turning Wheel ident. Then we go to the season 8 episodes, Drive Through and The Hot Shot, with the PBS air date being July 22nd, 2011, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. Then we go to the season 8 episodes, Accidents Will Happen in the Other Patty, with the PBS air date being July 29th, 2011, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. Then we go to the season 8 episodes, Sweet and Sour Squid and the Googly Artiste, with the PBS air date being August 5th, 2011, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bicycle Riding ident. And then we go to the season 8 episodes, Barnacle Face and Pet Sitter Pat, with the PBS air date being September 16th, 2011, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. And then the season 8 episodes, House Sitting for Mermaid Man begins and Plankton's Good Eye, with the PBS air date being September 23rd, 2011, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. Then the season 8 episode, House Sitting for Sandy and Smooth Jazz at Bikini Bottom, with the PBS air date being September 30th, 2011, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bicycle Riding ident. Then the season 8 episodes, Ghoul Fools, with the PBS air date being October 21st, 2011, using the PBS Kids Go Shouting ident from 2007. Then we go into the season 8 episode, A SquarePants Family Vacation, with the PBS air date being November 21st, 2011, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident, and the first episode to premiere in PBS Kids Go's SpongeBob's Thanksgiving Break Marathon from November 21st to November 24th, 2011. Then we go into the season 8 episodes, Patrick's Staycation and Walking the Plankton, with the PBS air date being November 23rd, 2011, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Balloon ident, and the second episode to premiere in the PBS Kids Go's SpongeBob's Thanksgiving Break Marathon. Then we go into the season 8 episodes, Mooncation and Mr. Krabs Takes a Vacation, with the PBS air date being November 24th, 2011, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Falling Blocks ident, and the third and final episode to premiere in PBS Kids Go's SpongeBob's Thanksgiving Break Marathon. Then we go to the season 8 episode, Bubble Troubles in the Way of the Sponge, with the PBS air date being November 25th, 2011, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. Then we go to the season 8 episodes, The Krabby Patty, The 8 Bikini Bottom, and Bubble Buddy Returns, with the PBS air date being December 2nd, 2011, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Bubbles ident. Unlike Bubble Buddy, which used the Dash Transformation ident from 2000 because it's from season 2, because the Fishbowl ident wasn't used due to the episode airing in 2001. Then we go to the season 8 episodes, Are You Happy Now? And Planet of the Jellyfish, with the PBS air date being April 6, 2012, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Laptop ident. Here's a note here. Squidward's suicide attempts are cut on PBS airings of this episode. Then we go to the season 8 episodes, Restraining SpongeBob and Fiasco, with the PBS air date being April 13, 2012, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Shrunken Bicycle ident. Then we go to the season 8 episodes, Free Samples and Home Sweet Rubble, with the PBS air date being April 20th, 2012, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Balloon ident. Then the season 8 episodes, Karen 2.0 and in Spongy Act, with the PBS air date being April 27th, 2012, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go email ident. Then the season 8 episodes, Treats and For Here to Go, with the PBS air date being May 4th, 2012, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Laptop ident. Yeah, and then Are You Happy Now? Squidward's suicide attempts are cut on PBS airings of this episode. Yeah. I mentioned that. Then we go to the season 9 episode premiere, Extreme Sports and Squirrel Record, airing on PBS July 27, 2012, using the 2008 PBS Kids Bubbles ident, and the first episode to use a 2008 PBS Kids ident. And here's a note. The season 9 funding is a modern version of the Ready to Learn funding with different colors. The music in the funding is now Hawaiian Adventures SpongeBob Theme 2. And then we go to the season 8 episodes, Face Freeze and Glove World, R.I.P., with the PBS air date being August 3rd, 2012, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Hopscotch ident. Then the season 8 episode Squiditis and Demolition Doofus, with the PBS air date being August 10th, 2012, using the 2007 PBS Kids Go Balloon ident, and the last episode to use a 2007 PBS Kids Go ident. Then we go to the season 9 episodes License to Milkshake and Squid Baby, with the PBS air date being September 14th, 2012, using the 2008 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. Then the season 8 episode Hello Bikini Bottom, with the PBS air date being October 8th, 2012, using the 2009 PBS Kids Go Compass ident, and the first episode to use a 2009 PBS Kids Go ident. Then we go to the season 8 episodes The Good Krabby Name and Move It or Lose It, with the PBS air date being October 26, 2012, using the 2009 PBS Kids Go Peephole ident. Then we go to the season 8 episodes Super Evil Aquatic Team is Up to Go and Chum Fricassee, with the PBS air date being November 2nd, 2012, using the 2009 PBS Kids Go Block Flood ident. Then we go into the season 9 episodes Patrick Man and Gary's New Toy, with the PBS air date being November 9th, 2012, using the 2008 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. Then we go into the season 9 episodes Little Yellow Book and Bumper to Bumper, with the PBS air date being November 9th, 2012, being November 16th, 2012. Little Yellow Book and the season 9 episodes Little Yellow Book and Bumper to Bumper airing on PBS November 16th, 2012, using the 2008 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. And then we go into the season 8 finale. It's a SpongeBob Christmas, with the PBS air date being December 23rd, 2012, using the 2009 PBS Kids Go Mountain Climbing ident. The last episode to use a PBS Kids ident. The last episode to use a PBS Kids Go ident, and the seasons 4 to 8 funding. Then we go to the season 9 episodes Eek and Urchin and Squid Defense, airing on PBS January 11th, 2013, using the 2008 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. And then the other episodes Jailbreak and Evil Spatula, with PBS air date March 22nd, 2013, also using the same Bubbles ident from 2008. Safe Deposit Crabs and Plankton's Pet, airing on PBS May 31st, 2013, using 2008 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. The season 9 episodes Don't Look Now and Seancé Chamins, with the PBS air date being October 14th, 2013, which is 1 week after Peg Plus Cat premiered, with the 2013 PBS Kids IDs with Dot, D, and Del. However, even though Don't Look Now and Seancé Chamins aired a week after that, these episodes would still use the 2008 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. Yeah. Then we go to the season 9 episode SpongeBob You're Fired, with the PBS air date being November 11th, 2013, using the 2008 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. Then we go to the season 9 episodes Kenny the Cat and Yeti Crabs, PBS air date being April 3rd, 2015. Then we go to the season 9 episode Lost in Bikini Bottom and Tudor Sauce, with PBS air date being July 16th, 2015, using the 2008 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. Then we go to the season 9 episode The Executive Treatment and Squid Plus One, with the PBS air date being September 7th, 2015, using the 2008 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. November 11th, 2013 is the same day season 17 of Arthur premiered, which is the first season of Arthur of the 2013 PBS Kids logos. However, despite that, the season 9 episode SpongeBob You're Fired, even though it aired on the same day, November 11th, 2013, it would still have the 2008 PBS Kids Bubbles logo. Then we go to the season 9 episodes Company Picnic and Pull Up a Barrel, with the PBS air date being October 2nd, 2015, using the 2008 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. Then we go to the season 9 episodes Sanctuary and What's Eating Patrick, with the PBS air date being October 23rd, 2015, using the 2008 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. Then we go to the season 9 episode Patrick the Game and the Sewers of Bikini Bottom, with the PBS air date being November 11th, 2015, using the 2008 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. Then we go into the season 9 episodes SpongeBob Long Pants and Larry's Gym, with the PBS air date being February 15th, 2016, using the 2008 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. Then we go to the season 9 episodes Mulga Pearl and Two Thumbs Down, with PBS air date being March 12, 2016, using the 2008 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. Then we go to the season 9 episodes The Fishbowl and Marry to Money, with the PBS air date being May 6, 2016, using the 2008 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. Then we go to the season 9 episodes Sharks vs. Pods and Copy Bob Ditto Pants, with the PBS air date being May 13th, 2016, using the 2008 PBS Kids Bubbles ident, and it's the last episode to use the original theme song with the cell animation. Then we go to the season 9 episode Sold and Lame and Fortune, with the PBS air date being July 15th, 2016, using the 2008 PBS Kids Bubbles ident, and is the first episode to use the HD version of the theme song. However, even though it's the first episode to use the HD version, it still uses the 2008 PBS Kids ident, because it wouldn't be until season 10 in late 2016 where they used the 2013 idents. Then we go into the season 9 episodes Pineapple Invasion and Salsa in Basilicus, with PBS air date July 22nd, 2016, using the 2008 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. Then the season 9 episodes Sandy's Nutmare and Bulletin Board, with the PBS air date being October 7th, 2016, using the 2008 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. And then the season 9 episodes Food Con Castaways and Snail Mail, with the PBS air date being October 27, 2016, using the 2008 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. Then we go to the season 10 premiere, which is Whirly Brains and Mermaid Pants, with the PBS air date being November 4th, 2016, using the 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. And while the 2008 ident has Dot blowing bubbles and then blowing a much larger one, which forms into the PBS Kids logo, being trapped in the bubble, the 2013 ident has Dot, Dee, and Del blowing bubbles, and then bubbles float upward, and then the PBS Kids logo with Dash in it is trapped in a bubble. That's what's different. And here's a note. The season 10 funding just has a still shot of SpongeBob and his friends, which looks completely different than the shot of SpongeBob and his friends in the funding for seasons 2 to 3. The music in the funding is the same as the season 9 funding. The season 10 funding would also be used in season 11. Then we go into the season 9 episodes Mutiny on the Krusty and The Whole Tooth, the PBS air date being December 9th, 2016, using the 2008 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. And then we go into the season 9 episode, Factory Fresh, with the PBS air date being February 20th, 2017, using the 2008 PBS Kids Bubbles ident, and the last episode to use a 2008 PBS Kids ident and the season 9 funding. Then we go into the season 10 episodes, Mimic Madness and Housewarming. The PBS air date being March 3rd, 2017, using the 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. And then the season 10 episodes, Snooze You Lose and Krusty Catering, with the PBS air date being March 10th, 2017, using the 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. And then the season 10 episodes, SpongeBob's Place and Plankton Gets the Boot, with the PBS air date being March 17, 2017, using the 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. And then the season 10 episodes, Life Insurance and Burst Your Bubble, with the PBS air date being March 24th, 2017, using the 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. And then the season 10 episodes, Plankton's Retires and Trident Trouble, with the PBS air date being March 31st, 2017, using the 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. Then we go to the season 10 episodes, Unreal Estate and Code Yellow, with the PBS air date being June 9th, 2017, using the 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. Then we go into the season 10 episodes to Getaway and Lost and Found, with the PBS air date being June 16th, 2017, using the 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. Then the season 10 episodes, Patrick's Coupon and Out of the Picture, with the PBS air date being June 23rd, 2017, using the 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. Then we go into the season 11 episodes, season 11 premiere, Spot Returns and a Checkup, with the PBS air date being June 30th, 2017, uses 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. And here's a note. Season 11 would be the last season of SpongeBob SquarePants to air on PBS alone before HBO Max premiere episodes and Cartoon Network and PBS air episodes together beginning in season 12. Then we go into the season 11 episodes, Cave Dwelling Sponge and the Clam Whisperer, with the PBS air date being September 29th, 2017, using the 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. And then the season 11 episodes, Man Ray Returns and Larry the Floor Manager, with the PBS air date being October 6, 2017, using the 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. Then we go into the season 10 episodes, Feral Friends and Don't Wake Patrick, with the PBS air date being October 20th, 2017, using the 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. And then we go into the season 11 episode, The Legend of Boo-Kini Bottom, with PBS air date being October 20th, 2017, using the 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. And then the season 11 episodes, Krabby Patty Creature Feature and Teacher's Pests, with PBS air date being October 27, 2017, using 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. Then the season 11 episodes, No Pictures Please and Stuck on the Roof, with the PBS air date being November 10th, 2017, using the 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. And then the season 11 episode, Spin the Bottle and There's a Sponge in My Soup, with the PBS air date being November 17th, 2017, using the 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. And then the season 11 episodes, Squid Noir and Scavenger Pants, with the PBS air date being November 24th, 2017, using the 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. And then the season 10 finale, which is The Incredible Shrinking Sponge in Sports, with the PBS air date being December 8th, 2017, using the 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. Then we go into the season 11 episodes, Cuddly Hugs and Pat the Horse, with the PBS air date being December 15th, 2017, using the 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. And then the season 11 episodes, Chatterbox Gary and Don't Feed the Clowns, with the PBS air date being February 12th, 2018. Using the 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. Then we go into the season 11 episodes, Drive Happy and Old Man Patrick, with the PBS air date being February 23rd, 2018, using the 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. And then we go into the season 11 episodes, Fun Size Friends and Grandmom's the Word, with the PBS air date being March 2nd, 2018, using the 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. And then we go into the season 11 episodes, Doodle Dimension and Moving Bubble Bass, with the PBS air date being March 23rd, 2018, using the 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. Then the season 11 episodes, Deep Sea Diving and Bottle Burglars, with the PBS air date being April 20th, 2018, using the 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. And then the season 11 episodes, Sanitation Insanity and Bunny Hunt, with the PBS air date being May 11th, 2018, using the 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. And in the season 11 episodes, Miley and Ink Lemonade, airing on PBS May 18th, 2018, using the 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. Then the season 11 episodes, Whale Watching and Krusty Cleaners, with the PBS air date being August 10th, 2018, using the 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. Then the season 11 episodes, Pat Nocchio and Chef Bob, with the PBS air date being August 17th, 2018, using the 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. And then we go into the season 11 episodes, Mustard of Mine and Shopping List, with the PBS air date being September 28th, 2018, using the 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. Then the season 11 episodes, Plankton Paranoia and Library Cards, with the PBS air date being October 5th, 2018, using the 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. Then the season 11 episodes, The Grill Is Gone and Night Patty, with the PBS air date being October 26th, 2018, using the 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. Then the season 11 episodes, Call the Cops and Surf and Turf, with the PBS air date being November 9th, 2018, using the 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. Then we go to the season 11 episodes, Appointment TV and Karen's Virus, with the PBS air date being November 23rd, 2018, using the 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. Then we go into the season 11 episodes, Bubble Town and Girls Night Out, with the PBS air date being November 30th, 2018, using the 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. Then the season 11 episodes, Squirrel Jelly and The String, with the PBS air date being December 7th, 2018, using the 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. And last, but certainly not least, the season 11 episode, Goons on the Moon, airing on PBS December 14th, 2018, using the 2013 PBS Kids Bubbles ident. Phew, we got through every single episode on PBS. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I know I did. What did you think, Jeremy Barton? Now, to sum this all up, what PBS Kids idents would be for some perfectly fitting season 3 episodes. And what else? And what is very interesting about the date, August 14th, 2006, and what happens on that day from first to last? You know, like, Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you later.